What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new WWE Jakks specific unboxing and review video. If you're not a best one yet already, and obviously you're into wrestling figures, but if you're also into Funko Pop's Nickelodeon, late 90s, early 2000s, or basketball, and you want to watch me rebuild my collection and go on toy hunts with me and live my nostalgic memories, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications. New videos are coming out every other day, and of course you already know, the grind is real. And if you guys have not checked out my last random Jakks specific unboxing video, highly recommend checking it out. I've been having that Jakks itch because this is what I grew up collecting. A lot of people collected the LJNs, a lot of people collected the Hasbros. Some even did the Bone Crunchers, which is what I kind of got myself into, but as a kid growing up, it was all about the
ruthless aggression
figures that Jakks Specific made, and today we got 5 new characters that we're going to be adding to the collection, and they had a short run in the WWE, but they got some figures made of them, and that is the Spirit Squad. And I don't know why, as a kid, I loved how obnoxious this team was, and the story and the rivalry with DX was fucking legendary in the summer of 2006. But we need to stop talking, we need to show you guys these figures, and we need to unbox them, and we need to review them. So, with that being said, let's get it! The grind is real. So before we start unboxing these and showing you guys the Spirit Squad figures, I do want to let you know that we have a brand new Instagram page exclusive for my collection. If you guys want to go follow it, it is at Best One Toys. It is the first link down in the description box below. We're going to be posting daily content on there. I'm even going to be doing some figure photography and showing some things in my collection that you might not know I have. It's going to be a lot of exclusive stuff on there, including giveaways. Once we get to 100 followers, I plan on giving away something. So if you want to show some support to the channel, highly recommend following us at Best One Toys on Instagram. And how we're going to do this here is the intro of the Spirit Squad. It always started off with Kenny! And we're going to start off with Kenny from the Spirit Squad here. And most of these, the ones I got in the package, were all from the Wrestling Universe store, which there is a toy hunt on the channel if you guys want to go check that out. I got a lot of cool things there. We're going to be unboxing them here, and we're actually going to be diving in. Oh, man, I remember, I think I got this Kenny for Easter one year. Probably. We're going to be unboxing him here, which, oh, man, Jakks specific. Those were the days. But at least Kenny, he got multiple figures during his time. The other members of the Spirit Squad, a lot of them, it was their, I think all of them, I think it was their one figure that they got done. And there it is here. Oh, man, look at that. We got the leader of the Spirit Squad, the head cheerleader. We got Kenny here. And right now, he's a WWE producer, which is pretty cool. And I've gotten the opportunity to meet him and Mikey at a Blitzkrieg show. Really cool guys, but there it is, man. Kenny from the Spirit Squad, which he does come with this pan here. Jakks specific, they always had the weirdest weapons. And I had like maybe 10,000 of these in my collection as a kid. Oh man, probably the one weapon I never used in my Fig Fed. But with this Kenny figure here, of course, with the Jakks figures, it's always a hit or miss with the head sculpt. And I think they definitely did a pretty decent job here on the Kenny. Kenny's got the short, blondish, brown hair going on there, all spiked up in the front. He also has the headband going on. I love the cocky smirk that he has. And of course, Jakks specific, they gotta be jacked. Kenny is absolutely shredded with this figure here. And of course, he does have the white tank top going on, which one thing I notice is they don't have Kenny's name on the back of it. On the back of this, I know a lot of the other Spirit Squad members do have their names on it, but he also has his green, white, and red cheerleading pants going on with the white boots. And this was Kenny's first figure that he ever got. I know eventually he got a Spirit Squad Deluxe Aggression, and then he ended up getting some other figures when he was doing the whole Kenny Dykstra thing during his singles run in the late 2000s. But here it is here, Kenny. Obviously, he's the leader of the Spirit Squad. We had to add him to the Ruthless Aggression collection. Please, Mattel, give us Spirit Squad figures. Alright, so our next two figures we have here, because this came in a 2-pack, a part of the Adrenaline series. And this was a part of Adrenaline series 22. We got Johnny and Mitch, the second and the third member of the Spirit Squad here. And I'm really hoping that this Johnny, his arm is perfectly fine, because the one that I got when I found him at Toys R Us, the arm was very loose, and I had to be very careful with him in my fig fed. So I am hoping that this Johnny and Mitch are in great condition here. And we're going to unbox them. Oh, man, I am excited to add the Spirit Squad. I think that they were some of the funniest, obnoxious heels during the Ruthless Aggression era. And here's what we get here with this 2-pack. We get a World Tag Team Championship, and we also do get a steel chair here. Which, man, I went through a lot of these chairs here, and yep, the leg, that always happened to me. I always lost it, so I would always just use the chair like this as a weapon, break it over the person's head, and we got the World Tag Team Championship. One of my more favorite Jakks-specific titles, because a lot of the times the titles were not looking good, but this one looked really good, so I am happy about that. Wish I had two of them for the Spirit Squad, but I'm going to probably just have to find one eventually when I go on some toy hunt or something. But we do have to start off with Johnny, because in the intro, he is the second man, so we are going to keep Mitch to the side here. And, oh yeah, let's see here. Hold up. Whoop. All right, the arm is not loose. That is great. I am so happy about that. Only if this was like 15 years ago. But there it is, man. We got Johnny from the Spirit Squad. And one thing I do want to say before I do review this figure is the head sculpt, man, for Johnny, I feel like is the same exact head sculpt that they used for this Classic Superstars 2-pack. It was too cool. Scotty Too Hottie and Grandmaster Sexay. I thought that Grandmaster Sexay, they used the same exact head sculpt as this Johnny. I could be wrong, but I think that they were very identical. I think they just reused it. So with this Johnny figure, of course, he does have the hair all spiked up there. And then I love the cocky smirk that they do have here on his face, which I will say, I think that this does look a little more like Grandmaster Sexay than it does Johnny from the Spirit Squad, but they did have like a similar look to each other. And then, of course, he's got the ripped torso going on there, which does look good. He's got the wrist tape, and he's got the white tank top going on, and then on the back of the white tank top, it does say Johnny. Kenny's does not say his name on it. But, of course, we do get the same pants here, the nice green, white, and red cheerleading pants, and, of course, we do get the white boots as well. Another member of the Spirit Squad added to the collection here. I wonder what Johnny is up to nowadays, because I feel like it'd be so cool to, like, get, like, 5 members of the Spirit Squad all together for, like, a photo op or something. I think that that would be so freaking awesome. But there it is. We got Johnny. And, of course, we do have his tag partner here in the Adrenaline pack, Mitch, the third member of the Spirit Squad here. And let's see. All right, arm's pretty good, it seems. Yep, that's definitely a good sign. Well, actually, this one is a little loose here, you can tell. With the Jakks, that's one thing I never really liked a lot, but it's alright. We will be displaying him on our shelf. But with this Mitch here, of course, we do have the head sculpt. He's got the short hair going on, similar to Johnny and the rest of the Spirit Squad members. We also do get the smiling head sculpt here, which I definitely see the likeness for Mitch with this figure here. And I will say, I love the details on his tank top a little bit more than Johnny and Kenny. He's got some green going on with the white, which looks good. And then he's got his name Mitch in red lettering, which does look pretty nice. And then, of course, he's got the same pants as the other members of the Spirit Squad, because they all got a match. The green, the white, and the red. And he's also got the white boots as well, and some wrist tape. But there it is there. We got Mitch from the Spirit Squad, and as a kid, I always thought that Mitch was the Miz. I don't know why. They just look so similar. Especially like Miz's like 2016 or 17 look.
Really?
But there it is, man. We got Mitch from the Spirit Squad, the third member. Let's freaking go. And our fourth figure we got for the Spirit Squad collection, the fourth member, we got Nikki! Nikki! Which I think was the very first Spirit Squad figure to come out. I remember getting this for my birthday back in 2006. Oh man, what a time. Nikki was the first one, which you would think that like the leader of the group would be the first figure, but it ended up being Nikki, who is now Nick Nemeth. And it was part of the Ruthless Aggression set, and we're already dropping things. You can see right here, Nikki does have the pom-poms, which I am surprised that the other members didn't get pom-poms, because they were cheerleaders, so it only made sense, so we are going to be careful with those. Don't want to lose it, which I think I am going to display these with Nikki. And there it is, Dolph Ziggler's rookie figure here. Which the arm is, I don't like that. I don't like that. Both arms, actually. Damn. That's tough. At least my Nikki, when I was younger, was in really perfect shape. But there it is, man. Dolph Ziggler's first figure. His rookie figure here. And, of course, with this Nikki, I love the head sculpt that they went with on this. I do like the brown short hair we have going on. And, like, I see the likeness here with Dolph, because Nick Nemeth has always had that expression on his face, but I just don't see it. I think they tried to do it, but it could have definitely been a lot better. And with this Nikki, he's not wearing a tank top. Instead, he's wearing this green shirt with long white sleeves going on, which is definitely different from the other two. And there is no Nikki on the back of the shirt as well. I kind of wish like all the members were coordinating and wearing the same stuff. I think that would have been nice. And the pants on Nikki is different than the rest of the Spirit Squad. He's got this dark green pants going on with like the white line going on both sides of the leg with his white boots. At least the boots match everything. But here it is. We got Nikki from the Spirit Squad. Like, I wish that, like, they were just all identical. I think Nikki and Mikey are the only two that don't really stand out from the group. But here it is. We got good old Nikki! Dolph Ziggler's first figure, which is friggin' awesome. And finally, our last figure, which we don't have in a package. I couldn't find it anywhere during a toy hunt. But we did pick this up on eBay. We got Mikey here, the last member of the Spirit Squad. And somebody I also met with Kenny back in 2017 at Blitzkrieg Pro. But there it is, man. We got good old Mikey here. And with this figure, I do like the head sculpt here. I think that this does look like him from 2006. Also looks very similar to Mike Chioda as the referee. I can kind of see the likeness there. He's got the blonde short hair going on. I do like the smile that they do have here with him. And then he does have the long green shirt with the white sleeves going on, just like Nikki. Except the difference between him and Nikki is on the back, he has his name Mikey, which which is pretty cool. And then we do have the green pants going on, and he's got a little bit of a longer stripe going on both sides there. And then he does have the white boots. So there it is. We got Mikey from the Spirit Squad here. And the thing I'm noticing, like opening up and reviewing all of these members of the group, is they're all so different. And this was like my issue with Jakks Pacific back in the day. Like, I believe I talked about this in the last Jakks unboxing with La Resistance. Rene Dupree, Rob Conway, Sylvan. They would always do like 2 packs of them, but like we would never get the third one, and they never would coordinate. And that's one thing, I have OCD when it comes to this stuff, so it is going to be difficult for me to display them. But it's like weird, because like with Kenny, you don't get anything on the back of his. Him and Nikki, they don't have their names on the back of them. But then let's go to like Mitch. Mitch got his name right there. Johnny's got his name right there, which the Johnny you can actually see. The Mitch you can't even see really. And then Mikey you can at least see. But then like he has the long, so he doesn't coordinate with the other members. Nikki at least coordinates with him, but Nikki doesn't have a name on the back. So it's like just all over the place, the Spirit Squad. But it was definitely figures I needed in my collection as a child and as a young adult. I am so happy to have all 5 members. I just remember 2006 with the Spirit Squad. They were so obnoxious and so entertaining.
And we are the Spirit Squad!
Love the feud they had with D-Generation X, and they just created so many memories. I felt like their run should have been so much longer than it was. And maybe Kenny winning the Intercontinental title or US belt. Let me know in the comment section below your favorite member of the Spirit Squad. Mine personally has got to be Kenny. I already know you guys are probably going to say Nikki because Dolph Ziggler, he had the most successful career. But I don't know, I just really enjoyed Kenny. I think he really made the group so special. Well, they all did in their own way. But if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already and you want more wrestling figure videos, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube pages. All that down below. Also, go follow the new Best One Toys Instagram page. I'm going to be posting daily content over there. Wrestling photography, wrestling news, wrestling figure news. And I'm also going to be doing a giveaway when we reach 100 followers. So if you're into this stuff, please follow the Instagram page at Best One Toys. But of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.
The Spirit Squad!